challenge is always the old challenge of having committed to an objective, of really driving towards achievement. That doesn't happen the day you agree the objective, it doesn't happen the day you brief the target. It takes sustained effort through all levels of the organisation in every country you operate in.
Une démarche RSE, c'est une bonne démarche à partir du moment où elle agit sur les mentalités, où elle infléchit les comportements. Il faut qu'elle arrive à fédérer, à mobiliser et du coup qu'elle suscite la contribution.
I think if you embrace the CSR agenda and really embed that in your conversations with suppliers, then you get a richer conversation. As a buyer, you get deeper insight into your supplier's organisation and ability to do things. I only view the introduction of CSR to buyer-supplier conversations as immensely positive.
I think one of the most important ways that the private sector can progress in the human rights field is to really look at their own impact. Whether it's in your supply chain, what you're purchasing, your manufacturing, everybody is part of an integrated ecosystem, and whether it's an environmental problem or whether it's a social problem like human trafficking or slavery, we're talking about communities that are affected by decisions that are made at the headquarters level of big companies. For the first time now you have governments, non-government organizations, and businesses who are starting to work together, not as adversaries, but rather this idea that people are working to find real solutions around transparency.
Some of the most significant trends that I think are happening in the world of sustainable procurement are a significant drive towards much more enhanced collaboration and much lower barriers around competition. As we all know, the world isn't getting any bigger and the population keeps growing and we keep using more and more of its resources. So for us, how do we ensure that we sustainably source all of our agricultural raw materials? CSR gives suppliers and customers a real opportunity to have a discussion beyond just the commercial terms of their engagement. By being a bit more open and transparent in your problems and the significant challenges you face, you're going to get innovation from your supply partners. I think that's how CSR is really changing the agenda of the procurement profession.
Les achats responsables, aujourd'hui, c'est juste une façon de travailler. C'est la nouvelle façon d'être, de se comporter dans notre société. Le but, c'est pas pour nous de travailler bien, mais c'est d'entraîner toute notre chaîne, les fournisseurs de nos fournisseurs, nos fournisseurs, à mieux travailler.
We are a company that supplies the food industry and they feel a need from their consumers to know where their products are coming from. And that is also something that we need to work with within our supply chain and within our farmers to make that more visible.
Years ago, the word started to get around. There was a new pair of sheriffs in town with sustainable six-shooters, and they weren't messing around. They're vetting Europeans, Asians, and Americans now. When they set up shop, the sign said EcoVadis. So get your eco badges from our eco practice. Get certified and you can show off your eco status. We can help you clean up your bad eco habits. Make a plan and strategize some better eco tactics. We need progress. It's not okay if we go backwards. The whole experience might leave your ego damaged, but you'll thank us later, you dirty eco bandits.